3, 2, 1, bang.
Hello everyone, welcome to Union County High School for tonight's District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship between your Anderson County Lady Mavericks and the Scott Lady Highlanders. My name is John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert, bringing you the play-by-play and all the action of Lady Maverick basketball. As tonight they go for back-to-back district tournament championships against the number 1 seed in the tournament, the Scott Lady Highlanders. Right now, bringing in Brandon Lambert. And Brandon, should be a good game here tonight. Both teams coming in off big wins on Saturday.
Absolutely. But before we go anywhere, we want to give special thanks to the administration staff of Anderson County High School for providing us the fee for allowing us to stream both this game here tonight between our Lady Mavericks and the Lady Highlanders of Scott, but also tomorrow night's boys championship game between our Mavericks and their arch rival Clinton Dragons.
Right, big shout out to Anderson County High School as the Lady Mavericks come in as the number 3 seed in the tournament, having knocked off number 2 seed the Clinton Lady Dragons on Saturday, 45-40. And just moments ago, Clinton Lady Dragons won the consolation game tonight in overtime over Union County Lady Patriots, 67-60.
Yeah, great win by Clinton over Union County. That puts them in the matchup, I believe, with the loser of Cocke County and Northview Academy in the District 3 championship game. Right now, as it stands, according to a tip we got, winner of this will play Fulton. Loser plays Seymour.
Right, that's unofficial. We haven't seen a score yet on that. And that game will be at home on Friday night at the AC Corral, 7 o'clock tip-off, I believe. Is that right, Brandon?
Yep, 7 o'clock tip-off for the region satellite quarterfinal satellite game. As many of you know, where the region quarterfinals have always been satellite games. It's only the last 2 rounds that'll be hosted by District 3, by District 3's champion this year, as they have flip-flopped the last couple years.
And the Lady Mavericks come into this game with a record of 14-15 overall. They've won their last 2 games, both in the district tournament. They won 57-35 over Gibbs last week, and on Saturday defeated Clinton 45-40 to advance to the championship game for the second time in back-to-back years. Also, it's the 3rd trip in the last 4 years for the championship for Coach Mitch Couples and his Lady Mavericks. Scott High Lady Highlanders come in, the number 1 seed in the district. They won the district championship with an 8-2 record overall. They were actually tied with Clinton.
Yeah, it was a share of the district title with Scott and Clinton, but Scott won the tiebreaker because they swept the Clinton Lady Dragons this year, so that's what got them the number 1 seed overall. Great first year for Rusty Yaden and the Lady Highlanders.
Right, congratulations to Scott for the district championship and to Coach Yaden for Coach of the Year. And Scott Lady Highlanders come in with a record of 23-6. They've won 7 in a row and 9 of their last 10. And their last loss was to guess who, Brandon?
Those same Lady Mavericks. That's the last district loss. Not sure about the rest of their season losses, but we know the district-wise last loss coming to the Lady Mavericks. So this is the rubber match here, John. And for all the marbles, the district tournament championship.
Yes, their last loss was actually to Anderson County back on January the 28th. That game at Anderson County, with the Lady Mavericks winning 59-54. And it seems like after that, things sort of changed for both teams. Anderson County went on a little tailspin. They had lost 5 in a row coming into this tournament, while Scott has won 7 in a row. So You know, AC's won 2 in a row coming in, gave Scott their last loss, and we'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Yeah, but a team that's been on a hot streak, it's not that hard to. It's always very hard to beat. Scott, as you mentioned, John, won 7 in a row since the last time these two got together. So Scott's been playing great basketball as of late, led by 3 incredible players in Brittany Morrow, Connor Hudson, and Addie Rogers. Those are the big 3 that Anderson County is going to need to keep their eye on here tonight.
Yeah, Scott defeated Union County 65-50 on Saturday to advance to the championship. And as you mentioned, led by their big 3 of Morrow, Rogers, and Hudson. And that was actually only 3 Lady Highlanders that scored in the first meeting at Scott back on December the 17th. As that night, only 3 players in the scoring column was Morrow, Rogers, and Hudson. So they are the big 3. And Anderson County will have to key on them, at least take one of them out of the equation. They want to win this game, but they need to concentrate first on what they do best. And we saw that Saturday where they had quite a few girls in the scoring column.
Yeah, but as mentioned, the Lady Mavericks riding high after their big upset victory over Clinton, 45-40 back on Saturday. You know that with scoring led by Macy Baxter with 13 points in the last game, and Emery Bullock 10 points. I believe that's her highest this season, if I'm correct there, John.
And they had 7 players in the scoring column. So it's going to take a team effort here tonight to turn back the Lady Highlanders, who have brought a large contingent of student body and fans as well. They had a pep bus came down there full of students, paid their way in, and they are definitely fired up tonight for the Lady Highlanders, looking to win their first district tournament championship, and since
1997, according to the IH, the folks from the IH Sports Network, I believe that was their last district championship, 1997 for Scott.
And of course, Anderson County won last year the district tournament championship, defeating the Clinton Lady Dragons. So Lady Mavericks back in the championship once again, as I mentioned earlier, their 3rd trip to the finals in the last 4 years under head coach Mitch Couples, assisted by Emily Bullock, Ryan Marshall, and Emily's daughter Jalen Bullock, who played on that Lady Maverick squad last year that cut down the nets.
And also got the tournament MVP that last year in that district tournament. Don't forget that, John.
I'm glad you reminded me. That's why I've got you helping me out here. But Lady Mavericks coming in here tonight. What's the key to victory?
In my opinion, you got to score quickly. Scott gets off quickly here. If you score quickly against them, you're going to be in good shape. Don't let Scott get off to an early start.
As both teams come to their respective benches as we get ready for the starting lineup. But you're right, Brandon, in that last win over Scott, Anderson County scored 21 points in that first quarter, so not many games they've done that. So right now, Brandon Lambert has your starting lineups.
Starting for the Lady Mavericks, it's the usual starting five that we've been seeing the last few games. Macy Basford, number 1. She had 17 points She had 18 points in the last game. Shelby Kelly, number 12, she had 6 points. Addison Grooms, number 14, 10 points. Bethany Lau, 12 points, number 15, a sophomore. And Emery Bullock, number 24, sophomore. Of course, mentioned head coach Mitch Couples, assisted by Emily Bullock, Ryan Marshall, and Jalen Bullock. Now the starting lineup for the top seed in the district, the Scott Lady Highlanders. Carly Branscombe, number 3, she had 9 points. Brittany Morrow, number 23, she had 15 points. Callie Strunk, number 24, she had 6 points. 34, Addie Rogers, a freshman, she had 11 points. And senior number 35, Connor Hudson, she had 13 points. Head coach for the Lady Highlanders, Rusty Yaden, assisted by Stevie Yaden and Serena Blakely. John, it's time to decide a district champion.
It's go time here at Union County High School, the girls' championship. It should be a great game here tonight. It's a packed house. So Anderson County looking to win back-to-back district tournament championships. We're getting ready to tip it off here. It'll be Addison Grooms going up against number 34, Addie Rogers. Rogers a freshman, Grooms a sophomore. Tip up controlled by Scott. There's Brittany Morrow with it. She was named the District 4 MVP this season. Picked up there by Kelly. Inside pass. The Branscombe loss picked up by Rogers. Out now to Morrow. She drives, throws up a shot. No good. Rebound, Basford. AC Basford, a junior, leading scorer for Anderson County on the season. Gets it over to Emery Bullock. Basford, a first-team All-Selection. While Bethany Lau was a second-team All-Selection. With Addison Grooms, newcomer of the year for Anderson County. There's Grooms with it. Her pass deflected and picked up there by the Lady Highlanders.
Rogers with the, that's Callie Strunk with the steal, and she is fouled. 2 free throws coming up for the sophomore, Callie Strunk. Macy Basford with the foul, her first, team first.
First free throw by Strunk is good. And that's the first points of the game as Lady Highlanders take first blood. 1-0 Scott. Here's Strunk, a sophomore. Second free throw, no good. And Kelly's pushed to the ground, and a foul's going to be whistled on Addie Rogers.
Shoved her down from behind. You cannot do that.
That's a no-no. As AC student bodies says you can't do that, and they are right. And here is Emery Bullock now going up against the Scott 2-3 zone defense. Scott likes to play zone. Here's Lau on the baseline. Cut off by Rogers, spots Grooms open down low. It's it up top now to Bullock. Lady Mavericks looking to get their first shot attempt. First possession was a turnover. Scott likes to play a zone defense. See if the Lady Mavericks can shoot them out of it. Here's Lau over to Grooms. Lau had 20 points and went over Gibbs in the first round of the district tournament. Lady Mavericks being patient. Here's Shelby Kelly looking to drive, cut off. Back up top to Grooms. And Grooms throws it away. Second turnover of the game for the Lady Mavs on their first 2 possessions. 1-0 Scott. And a steal by Bullock, but Rogers gets it back. Here's Strunk. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Shelby Kelly. Lau, diagonal pass up to Bassford. To Lau. Lau with the left hand, no good. Addison Grooms follows up, and she is fouled.
Grooms to the free throw line. 2 free throws coming up. And the foul on Brittany Morrow. That's going to be her first. Team second.
Addison Grooms, leading free throw shooter on the season for Anderson County. First free throw rims out. No good.
You shouldn't have said that, John. Been warned about that a few times.
The old broadcaster's jinx. Grooms' second free throw, good. We are tied at 1 apiece. Here come the Lady Highlanders quickly up court, and Rogers scores inside. That's our first basket for either team. It's 3-1 Scott. Kelly open inside, good pass by Bullock. She's left open, top of the key for 3. The front iron, no good. Bassford crashes the boards, cannot get it, and I believe they got Grooms over the back.
I think they did, John.
Lady Mavericks doing a good job thus far rebounding, Brandon, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, but when you get that many players around the board like that, you got to watch yourself.
Anderson County full court press, and Morrow throws it away. Steal by Kelly. Wow, inside the Bullock for 2. 3-3 is our score. And Lady Mavericks now fall back out of the press. Quickly comes up. Scott Strunk is blocked by Bassford. Emery Bullock now racing past the timeline. Lobs inside to Grooms for 2 points.
Addison Grooms with that bucket, and the Lady Mavericks are up front by 2, 5-3.
Lady Mavericks take their first lead of the game. Here's Morrow yet to shoot. Now down low to Connor Hudson for 2. Connor Hudson's a load inside. She is a senior. Scott has 5 seniors on their squad. 5-5 is their score. 4:15 to play here in the first quarter. Bethany Lau. The Bullocks, she'll gun another 3. It's no good. Rebound, Hudson. Here's Branscombe with the basketball. She can shoot. She wears number 3. Inside goes Morrow for 2 points. And Scott back on top, 7-5, 3:45 to play here in the first quarter. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Also, I'd like to thank Anderson County High School for sponsoring the TSSAA fee, as Lau's jumper is good on the baseline.
Baseline J by Bethany Lau. We're back even.
7-7. Ollie Strunk and Emery Bullock reaches in and ties her up.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Anderson County.
And our first sub of the game for either team is for Anderson County, number 22, J.C. Phillips.
She'll come in for Shelby Kelly.
J.C. is a junior. And we're all tied up 7-7. District Tournament Championship here at Union County High School. Lady Mavericks going for back-to-back tournament titles. Here's Lau being guarded by Strunk on the right side now to Phillips. Up top now to Bassford. Bassford yet to shoot. She drives, loses the ball. Picked up by Rogers. Ball's loose. It's picked up by the Lady Mavericks. Phillips up top to Bassford for 3. No good. Grooms crashes and scores.
She got there quick as quick as a bee and got that one to go.
Addison Grooms. Here is Mara weaving her way, and she's going to be
Palming
called for palming the basketball. And number 5, Kirsten Campbell, checks in for the Lady Mavericks, one of 2 seniors on Anderson County's Lady Mavericks squad. 9-7, Anderson County leads, 2:30 to play here in the first quarter. Addison Grooms leads Anderson County with 5 points here in the first quarter. 2 of them on put-back baskets. Phillips now up top to Campbell. And Campbell's pass a little bit out of the reach of Basford. It's 4 turnovers on the Lady Mavericks. Scott with 2. So 2:05 to play. First quarter, Lady Mavericks 2-point lead. Brittany Morrow for 3 in the corner, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Well, it's saved by Branscombe, picked up by Bullock. Don't see how she got to it, but she did. And here is Bethany Lau with it. She can drive, she does. Shot defended inside by Rogers.
Where was the foul on that one?
You see the Maverick student section across the way, led by Ty Murphy. Hudson dumps it down to Morrow for 2. And we're tied once again at 9 apiece.
Dynamic duo of seniors right there, Hudson and Morrow.
And Bullock's pass is going to be thrown away.
Shelby Kelly and Julia Owens into the game for Anderson County. In for Scott. Number 4, that's Aaliyah Jeffers. And number 2, that's Maya Sharp.
So Owens checks in. Also Kelly back into the game. There's Brittany Morrow. And she's called for a double dribble that time. She can't believe it. A minute 8 to play here in the first quarter, 9-9. Both teams' biggest lead has been 2 points. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Phillips is open inside, and Bullock could not get it to her in time. Another turnover on the Lady Mavs. 6 here unofficially in the first quarter. Branscombe's open for 3. Shot no good off the front iron. Rebound Kelly.
Branscombe's a good 3-point shooter. You got to keep that in mind.
She certainly is. She's a 3-point specialist for Coach Rusty Yading and his Scott Lady Highlanders, looking for their first district tournament championship. Brandon said since 1997. 3-pointer by Emery Bullock, no good. Shelby Kelly on the board and scores. The senior gives Lady Mavs 2-point lead. 8 seconds to go. Rogers now, 5 seconds. Looking for help. Branscombe, she's going to have to fire. She does off the glass, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter with your score. Anderson County Lady Mavericks 11, the Scott Lady Highlanders 9. And Lambeau, your thoughts on the first quarter of play?
Well, a low-scoring affair that first quarter. Still a lot to play for here, but between now and the final horn, a lot can happen here.
So right now we'll take a break. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media, sponsored by Anderson County High School. Welcome back in here to Union County High School, the District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. My name's John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert. And once again, we'd like to thank Anderson County High School for sponsoring the live stream here tonight for Maverick Nation. And we're glad to be able to bring you the broadcast. Here's Jeffers with the basketball. It's going to be called.
Offensive foul.
She extended that arm and it got caught. That's her first foul. And team first here, just underway here in the second quarter. Lady Mavericks by 2. Owens beats the press this time up to Grooms. Grooms trapped up top to Kelly. Kelly now will drive. Off the glass, no good, and a whistle.
Foul.
And a foul on Scott.
I think that foul's going to be on Strunk.
So Shelby Kelly will go to the line and shoot 2. The senior had 6 points in the last meeting against Scott. Free throw by Kelly is good. Scott coming in with a record of 23-6. They've won 7 in a row, and their last loss was to these Lady Mavericks of Anderson County back on January the 28th, 59-54 at the AC Corral. Kelly misses the second, but rebounded by Bassford. So Lady Mavericks with the 3-point lead and the ball. Grooms try to get it inside to Lau, has it stolen by Morrow. Brittany Morrow on the right side. Strunk fires a 3. It's no good. Misses everything. Rebound Bassford. Bethany Lau with it at 20 points in the quarterfinal win over Gibbs last Tuesday. Here's Shelby Kelly. Pull-up jumper in the paint. Bounces. No good. Rebound Hudson. 12-9. Lady Mavericks lead just under 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter, Lambeau. Here is Strunk now to Hudson. Guarded by Grooms. Gets it to Morrow. Guarded by Kelly. That's a great matchup right there. Try to get it to Hudson and throws it away. A little bit strong pass for Hudson.
A little bit too much mustard on that pass. And Anderson County is going to get the ball back, leading 12-9 over Scott.
Big crowd for both teams here in the district tournament championship. Clinton Lady Dragons won the consolation game 67-60 over Union County in overtime. Scott still in that 2-3 zone. Lady Mavericks can make them pay. Lau puts up a shot in the paint, no good. Rebound Morrow. Morrow, the MVP of the district, drives and draws the foul. Let's see who they got. Be a 2-shot foul.
It's going to be on Bethany Lau. Her first, team first.
Morrow's first free throw is good. Brittany Morrow now with 5 points. The second free throw by Morrow is also good. Scott now 3 of 4 from the line, and it's 12-11 AC. 6 minutes to play before halftime. Bullock now. Try to get it to Bassford. Bassford broke up the sideline, and the ball goes out of bounds. Lady Mavericks now unofficially with 8 turnovers. It's been a problem for these young Lady Mavs all season long, taking care of the basketball.
Ball security, that's been the problem Anderson County's had the last few games or so, is management on the ball.
Lady Mavericks still on that man-to-man defense as Brittany Morrow steps back to survey the action. Jump trap that time by the Lady Mavs. Hudson open for 3, and she knocks it down. Scott was waiting for that jump trap, and she stepped outside and knocked down the 3. So Scott back on top, 14-12. Lady Mavericks led 11-9 after the first quarter. had a 3-point lead moments ago. Scott now scored their last 5. A shot by Kelly, no good. Rebound Hudson. Morrow back to Hudson. Thought about it. Gets it over to Strunk. And Lady Highlanders will set it back up. Got a good one going here at Union County High School. Rogers, just a freshman. Inside, she goes up at the glass. No good. Rebound, Macy Bassford. Gets it to Emery Bullock, the point guard. Brings it up. Spots an open Kelly on the right side. She drives. The shot is blocked, but a whistle.
Foul on Morrow.
Shelby Kelly so quick. She's like a racehorse. She gets to the basket and is fouled. She'll have 2 free throws. First free throw by Kelly is no good. Kelly now 1 of 3 from the line as Andrews County head coach Mitch Couples wants a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Your score, Scott 14, Andrews County 12. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media.
We're back here live at Union County High School. Shelby Kelly at the free throw line. 1 more free throw left. Missed the first one. Down by 2, the Lady Mavericks to the Scott Lady Highlanders, 14-12. Kelly, number 12, one of the 2 seniors on this squad. The second free throw coming, and it is good. 14-13. Scott leading by 1.
Shelby Kelly now with 4 points as Bethany Lau checks back into the game, replacing Julia Owens. Lady Mavericks now full court press. Diamond in 1. Scott gets it across. Branscombe. Pass almost stolen by Kelly. Lightning quick inside. However, the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Scott under their own basket. 4:18 to play here in the second quarter. Scott leads by 1, 14-13. Hands off to Strunk, gets up top to Hudson. Strunk from the free throw line, shot no good. Rebound Bassford. We got to get Macy Bassford untracked. Here's the junior with the ball. Against this zone, it looks like they've got a box and 1. Box and 1 on Bassford. There's a 3 by Bullock, no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Defense is the chant of the AC student section. Morrow up top now to Strunk. Kelly Strunk with it. Sophomore over to Rogers, a freshman, going up against Bethany Lau, just a sophomore. Both these teams have young players on both sides. And Coach Couples wanted the basketball, I believe. Did not get it. They're going to stay with Scott. Inbound side, front court, a steal by Bullock, but Strunk gets it back. She's in trouble as Bullock reaches in, and there's a jump ball call.
Nice tie-up right there by Emery Bullock. Wanted to get the ball back desperate. Good call for the jump ball.
Emery Bullock, sophomore, so strong, so physical player for Anderson County. She's a point guard, but she does a little bit of everything for this Lady Maverick squad. Had 10 points in the win over Clinton on Saturday. Grooms inside, she scores.
Addison Grooms under the bucket. That's the best layup shooter. Don't want to do that.
Good entry pass by Kelly. Gives the Lady Mavs a 1-point lead. Brittany Morrow with it. Look up top to Hudson. She shoots a three off the front iron. No good. Rebound by Bullock. And Strunk reaches in and ties her up.
It's a jump ball, and possession arrow is going to go to Scott.
And that's one of the first rebounds Scott's really had. I think Anderson County's really controlling the boards offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I agree there, John. Offensively and defensively, the board game has been Anderson County's best strength so far. And a 5-second inbound violation on the Lady Highlanders.
Turnover number 5 unofficially on Scott. Good defense. Anderson County on the inbounds. Cross court to Lau. Scott in that boxing one. They're going to isolate Bassford, somehow get her the basketball. She's got a lot of height advantage over Carly Branscombe. Number 3, you see guarding Bassford, number 1. Inside pass to Lau, shot up, no good. Hudson comes out of there with it. Bassford yet to score in the game, leading scorer for Anderson County. Carly Branscombe doing a good job defending her in the boxing one. Here's Morrow up top. The key, Hudson shot, no good. Rebound, Shelby Kelly. That's her 3rd rebound. Gets it up to Bullock now. Bullock will take it all the way. Contact and an offensive foul. Wipe off the basket by Bullock.
Yeah, take the elbow, and unfortunately, you pay the price for it. No bucket, and you lose possession.
Connor Hudson took the charge. Could have gone either way. It goes Scott's way. Minute 35 to play here in the second quarter. Full court pressure now by the Mavericks. Up quickly come the Highlanders. Still wide open. Hudson inside as to beat the press that time and retake the lead. 16-15 Scott. Minute 15 to play second quarter. Kelly in the lane, better get out of it. Gets it up top now to Bullock. Up top now, Bassford has it. Right side, Grooms inside to Bassford. Spinning shot is good. Macy Bassford. It's her first basket, and she gives the Lady Mavericks the lead once again, 17-16. Carly Branscombe, and she travels. A little hop, skip, and jump, and can't do that. Turnover number 6 unofficially on Scott. Lady Mavericks lead by 1. 45 seconds to play here in the first half. Bassford up top with it now. And we got Morrow guarding Bassford now. Grooms inside to Kelly. And ball is loose. And ball is still loose, picked up by Morrow. Playing hot potato down there. 9th turnover for Anderson County. They lead by 1, 18 seconds to go here before halftime. Morrow gets the directions from head coach Rusty Yaden. Strunk on the baseline. Trap, ball loose, deflected, picked up by Kelly. 1 second. That's going to be end of the second quarter with your score. The Anderson County Lady Mavericks 17. The Scott Lady Highlanders 16. And Brandon, your thoughts so far in this district tournament championship game?
Close game right there, John. It's anybody's ball game here. Anderson County with the advantage by 1, but hey, they're going to need to limit their mistakes here down the stretch. Scott's a team not from one making mistakes.
Yeah, both teams have had some turnovers here in the first half, so it's going to be an interesting second half, so stick around. We'll be right back as we're going to tally up the numbers, and Brandon will have the scoring for the first half. So here at halftime, it's Lady Mavericks 17, Scott 16. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media, brought to you by Anderson County High School. Ready. Welcome back into Union County High School, the host of the District 4 Class AAA tournament. And we're at halftime with your Lady Mavericks on top of Scott, 17-16. The Lady Mavericks led 11-9 after the first quarter and lead by 1 here at halftime as Scott outscored Anderson County 7-6 in a low-scoring first half. Anderson County's biggest lead has been 3. Scott's biggest lead has been 2. So right now, Brandon Lambert has the scoring for the first half.
For Anderson County, led in scoring by Addison Grooms with 7 points. Then you have Shelby Kelly with 4 points. Grooms, one of two from the free throw line. Kelly, 2 of 4 from the line. Macy Bassford, Bethany Lau, Emery Bullock with 2 points. Kirsten Campbell, J.C. Phillips, Julia Owens, not yet scored. Anderson County 3 of 6 from the free throw line. No three-pointers in the game. For Scott, led in scoring by Connor Hudson with 7 points, 1-3 in the game. Brittany Morrow with 6 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Addie Rogers with 2 points. Callie Strunk with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Carly Branscombe, Aaliyah Jeffers on the floor, not yet scored. Scott 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Low scoring game indeed, John.
Certainly is, and each possession is valuable. As both teams having trouble putting the ball in the basket, but may have to contribute more to the defense by both teams, as Scott's been playing a boxing 1 on Macy Bassford, Anderson County's leading scorer and all-district performer. But Addison Grooms has stepped up inside the sophomore, as Brandon said, with 7 points. These two teams split during the regular season, each winning on their home court. And Anderson County winning the last meeting 59-54. That game at the AC Corral, and that was the last loss for the Scott Lady Highlanders as they come into this game winners of 7 in a row. So the winner tonight wins the district tournament championship. Anderson County going for back-to-back tournament titles, and this is their 3rd trip to the finals
in the last 4 years.
Since Coach Couples took over as the interim coach and then named head coach, and also his first win came against Scott at Scott.
Yeah, back in 21-22 after the sudden replacement of him taking it over as the head coach from former head coach Nikki Anasiki Chima, who has taken a role of mother since then.
Certainly did, and Coach Couples would like to pick up another win over these Lady Highlanders as Anderson County has the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Scott now looks like starting out like a 1-3-1 defense. Bassford's over here in the right corner. Inside to Grooms. Back up to Lau. Lau spots Bassford. Bassford now cross court to Bullock. Cut off. Kelly with it. Lady Mavericks got to value the basketball. Here is Lau. She takes it strong to the hole. No good. Rebound. Picked up by Kelly Strunk. Lady Mavs by 1, 17-16. Lady Mavs come out. Once again, man-to-man defense. And they have held their MVP of the district, Brittany Morrow, to only 6 points here in the first half. Here's Morrow with it. Gets it to Strunk. Left side, Branscombe for 3. It's good. Carly Branscombe, she can knock it down. She had 3 3-pointers in the last game against AC. Quickly come the Lady Mavs up, and they score with Bassford. from Lau. AC broke the press, and now they set up in their own press. We are at 19-19, 6:30 to play in the third quarter. Scott gets it past the timeline. Morrow spots it open to Rogers inside, and she scores. Addie Rogers now with 4 points, gives Scott a 2-point lead. Henderson County, Bassford saves. Grooms could not. And turnover. Lady Mavericks got it going a little bit too fast, Brandon.
Yeah, too fast. Got to slow down.
Slow down and value the basketball. 6 minutes to play here in the third. Here's Morrow. Beats the trap. Up ahead to Rogers for 2. And Scott has their biggest lead at 23-19. Here come the Lady Mavericks now. Pace starting to pick up. Grooms from the assist from Bassford. Addison Grooms has 9 points. 2-point game. Quickly come up. Rogers misses an easy one.
Missed the bunny.
Both teams breaking the press, getting some layups. As Rogers blew one that time. The Lady Mavericks will slow it back up. Seesaw battle. Lady Mavs led by 2 after 1. Bassford for 3. High bounce would not go, and a whistle. So it hit the
cable.
Hit the cable. That official's got good eyes if he can see that. It's a very thin cable. So Scott will have it. 5:10 to play here. Third quarter. 23-21. Scott, District 4 Class AAA Championship. Inside to Rogers. She's got position and she scores. Addie Rogers is tough for a freshman. She's got 8 points. She's getting great position inside. Lau with it. Pull up jumper. No good. Rebound. Branscombe.
Gotta value that basketball. Don't rush things.
25-21 Scott. 4:40 to play. Third. Scott trailed by 1 after the second period. Come out here in the third quarter, outscoring the Lady Mavs 9-4. Here's Hudson in trouble. It's a spot Strunk open. Nice fake over to Branscombe in the corner.
Travel. Call the travel violation on Branscombe. Slide the feet for the three-pointer. Ain't having that.
And that's Scott's first turnover of the third quarter. 4:17 to play in the third. 25-21. Scott leads. 2-2-1 full court press. The Bullock cross midcourt strike. Julia Owens now with it, who's checked in. Nice bounce pass to Grooms. She goes up and she draws the foul.
Foul on Rogers. It's going to send Grooms to the line.
Julia Owens checked in for Bethany Lau there during the last stoppage of play. And the sophomore Addison Grooms will go to the free throw line. She leads Anderson County with 9 points. And the sophomore calmly strokes it down. She's in double figures now with 10. Anderson County went 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. Second free throw by Grooms is good. 25-23 Scott as Grooms is checking out of the game, replaced by Kirsten Campbell. She wears number 5. She is a senior. Lady Mavericks now. Inside pass to Rogers. He's got open again. And Rogers has got 8 points here in the third quarter. Got 10 for the game. Once again, Scott leads by 4. Scott able to get the ball inside on all their baskets. Most of them coming by Rogers. There's Bullock on the baseline. Nice bounce pass to Owens for 2. The freshman, Julia Owens, but Emery Bullock made it happen, Lambeau.
Nice bounce pass right there from Bullock to Owens. And Scott and Anderson County's caught it within 2.
Lady Mavericks trying to win back-to-back tournament championship. Morrow drives inside. No good. Gets it back. Misses again. And Hudson knocks it out of bounds.
Bad decision right there by Hudson to throw it out of bounds. Anderson County with the possession of the ball.
Brittany Morrow wanted a foul. Didn't get it. So 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 2-point game. Scott leads. As now they look to be back in that box and 1. And a charging foul, offensive foul called on Bassford. No, number 5, Campbell.
That in my opinion, that doesn't look like a charge to me.
That was away from the ball. Didn't see it. He's probably trying to set a pick. Anyway, that's Campbell's.
Must have been an illegal screen.
Correct. That's Campbell's first foul, team first. Both teams 1 foul here in the third quarter. Pass goes inside to Hudson. She's double teamed. Ball's loose. Kelly's on the floor. And a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to.
Saying it's Scott basketball.
Good hustle by Shelby Kelly. The ball was loose. She got down on the floor and tied it up. Scott inbounds on their own basket. 2:30 to play here in the third. Rogers with it. Got to get her away from the basket. Pull up jumper. Rogers no good. Morrow with the rebound. Gets it off inside. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. AC basketball. Morrow had a great offensive rebound. Put up a tough shot, wouldn't go down. 2:15 to play here in the third. Lady Mavs can tie or retake the lead. Julia Owens on the left wing now to Bassford. Inside to Owens in the paint. Gets it back out to Kelly to Bullock. Inside now to Kelly. Kicks it out to Campbell. It's not her shot. She drives. Spots an open. Bassford swings it up to Bullock. And Bullock will drive. A little floater. Goes off the glass.
Nice bucket right there. Emery Bullock gets that one. Her first points of the night. We're even at 27.
Morrow forces up a shot. It would not go. Rebound Bassford. 27-27. Minute 30 to play. There's the sophomore Bullock. Right side now to Kelly up top to Owens. Where's Bassford? There is Bullock on the baseline. And she's going to be bumped out of bounds. Foul on Lady Highlanders.
Hudson with the foul right there. Try to force the ball out of bounds. You can't do that.
Blocking foul called on Connor Hudson, senior. It's her first foul. Team second as Emery Bullock and Kirsten Campbell check out of the game. Bethany Lau, Addison Grooms back in for Anderson County. Bethany Lau now to inbounds to Kelly on the baseline. She drives up and under, shot no good. And it looks like she drew the foul, Lambeau.
That's what you do right there. You draw the foul any way you can. Go to the line for 2. The foul on Rogers, Addie Rogers. That's going to be her third.
And Shelby Kelly to the free throw line where she is 2 of 4 tonight.
Gets the first one. She'll have another. Anderson County back in front by 1, 28-27. Kelly. Second free throw's good.
Lady Mavericks back on top, as Lambeau said. 29-27. Coming up on 1 minute to play here in a fast-moving game. Lady Mavs trying to defend their title here in the District 4 Class AAA tournament. Get that number 1 seed. Branscombe open for 3. No good. Rebound. Shelby Kelly, another rebound.
Another board by Kelly, and hands on. Ball went off the hands of Rogers, but they're going to say, stop basketball. You got to be kidding me.
They say it went off Bassford. Tough break right there for the Mavericks. Yeah, it looked like one of the Scott players reached in and deflected it out of bounds to say it went off Macy. Here's Strunt, drives, left hand, no good. Hudson crashes, shot up, no good. Gets it back, and the ball and the whistle, and they're going to call a foul.
Grooms, it's going to be Grooms. Here's second.
Foul called on Addie Grooms. Team second, her second. Connor Hudson to the line. Hudson missed the shot inside, got it back. Looked like it could be a tie ball, but they call the foul as Hudson misses the first free throw. As Aaliyah Jeffords, a sophomore, check in for Addie Rogers. That's good. Get Rogers on the bench. She's done enough damage here in the third quarter. Hudson misses the first, has the second. It's good. And Anderson County leads cut to 1, 29-28. 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Bullock now with it up top to Kelly. Kelly will drive. Nice pass to Addison Grooms for a 2.
Nice bounce pass. Grooms gets that one to go. 31-28, 4 seconds. Morrow drives.
Morrow.
Goes up. Good.
Morrow pushed off, got away with it. They give her the bucket. It's 31-30, Anderson County at the end of the third quarter. And Lambeau, what's your thoughts here going into the fourth?
Still great game scoring-wise, all in all, low scoring, and we're down to the fourth quarter. 8 minutes separate one team from a district championship. We'll go ahead and take a break here, get back with you for the start of the fourth. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on Maverick Media, sponsored by Anderson County High School.
Welcome back into Union County High School, District 4, Class AAA Tournament Championship. As we head to the fourth quarter, Anderson County leads 31-30. It's been a tight contest pretty much the whole way. Anderson County's biggest lead has been 3. Scott's biggest lead has been 4. Scott had a 4-point lead there in the third quarter where Anderson County rallied back to take the lead going into the fourth. Here's Grooms now. Cross court. Bullock to Bassford for 3. It's good.
Macy Bassford. First 3 of the game of 34-30 for Anderson County.
MB3. Macy Bassford. Her first 3 of the night. Anderson County's also first 3 of the night. Gives them their biggest lead. Here's Rogers. He's going to be pushed from behind.
It looks like it may be Bassford.
It is on Macy. Macy's second, team first of the fourth quarter. 34-30, Anderson County. Lady Mavericks in the man-to-man defense. Here is Morrow loose on the left side. She scores. And there is a whistle. There's going to be a timeout called by head coach Rusty Yaden of Scott.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. Anderson County 34, Scott 32, 7:16 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Lambeau Macy Bassford got loose, knocked that three down. That's what Anderson County is going to need more of here in the fourth quarter, I believe.
Just what the doctor ordered, in my opinion, a three-pointer, especially from MB3. And finally, the Lady Mavericks, in my opinion, have answered the wake-up call.
Brittany Morrow came right back and made a good move, got loose there on the left side and scored. To the top players in the district. Brittany Morrow of Scott, Macy Bassford of Anderson County. Both first team all-district. Morrow MVP. Younger sister of Trey Morrow, outstanding player for Scott, went over 3,000 points. There's Bassford for another three. It's no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds.
Scott basketball.
So Macy had another look at it that time. Would not go as Anderson County sets up now in full court press. Looks to be a man-to-man press as Hudson is hearing it from the AEC student section led by Ty Murphy. Inbounds to Strunk. Diamond in one full court. Here comes Branscombe and lobs inside to Rogers as Kelly gets back on defense and knocks it out of bounds. Scott did a pretty good job against the Anderson County full court press. Got a lot of layups there in the third quarter. Both teams only one turnover in the third quarter. Stark contrast from the first half. 34-32 AC, 6:50 to play. Inside to Hudson, spots Morrow open for a three. It's good. Brittany Morrow steps outside that time, knocks down her first three-pointer. She's got 13 and gives Scott the lead once again. Lyles pass intended for Grooms, intercepted by Morrow. Here comes the senior. Over to Strunk, cut off to Rogers, will drive, put up a shot off the glass. It's no good, gets it back and scores. Addie Rogers has got 12, and Coach Mitch Couples wants a full timeout. And we'll go ahead and take it with them with timeout on the floor. Your score, Scott 37, Anderson County 34. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media Productions, brought to you by Anderson County High School. Welcome back into Union County High School. 6:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Scott on a 7-0 run leads your Lady Mavericks 37-34. So Scott answered Lady Mavericks 4-point lead, Lambeau.
Yeah, they've answered back in a big way, especially with a three by Brittany Morrow, and Rogers once again loose under the bucket. You got to get a body on Rogers.
AC with the ball, gets it inside to Grooms. Great pass from Kelly. And Lady Mavericks cut it down to one. Addison Grooms now with 15 points. 37-36 Scott. Under 6 minutes to play here in the ball game. What a district tournament final this is. Scott, the number 1 seed out of District 4. Anderson County, the number 3 seed. Trying to upset these Lady Highlanders and deny them their first championship since 1997. Anderson County, of course, won last year the district tournament championship on Scott's home floor against the Clinton Lady Dragons as Kelly, great steal, reaches in, dives on the ball. It'll be Scott's ball, but What a play by Shelby Kelly.
What a play indeed by Shelby Kelly, trying to strip the ball away, get it back in your favor. Good effort all in all, but it comes up short of the end. Scott Ball.
Shelby Kelly, outstanding athlete. Did not play last season, back from an injury this year. Here's Strunk with it. Loses the dribble, and ball's loose again on the floor. Bassford reaches in and ties her up. And it's going to be the Lady Mavericks basketball. Yes, sir. And the Maverick blue and the light blue Laker trim for the Lady Mavericks. 5 minutes to play. Inside to Kelly. Kelly up top to Bullock. Cross right corner, Lau. Kelly now spots a wide open Addison Grooms for two.
Again, Addison Grooms. You leave her over to the bucket like that, under the bucket anyway, she'll make you pay. 17 points on the night.
Lady Mavericks back on top as Coach Cubbles encourages the Maverick faithful to get on their feet. Strunk has it taken away, and a jump ball is called. And it's going to be Scott's basketball. Looked like Bullock had the basketball. Strunk shot, and
she stripped it away from him. I feel like that should have been a turnover.
Should have been. Inbounds. Morrow to Rogers now. Rogers, and she travels.
Travel violation.
I did not see that travel, but we will take it. So the Lady Mavericks fight back. Take the lead by one, 4:22 to play in the game. Lau to Grooms. Up top, Bullock for three. Swish! Yeah! Emery Bullock. Big shot for the sophomore, 41-37. Lady Mavs back on top by 4. 4 minutes to play. Right corner, Strunk shoots a three. It's no good. Rebound, Bethany Lau. Gets it to Shelby Kelly. To Emery Bullock, and the Lady Mavericks with a 4-point lead and the ball with 3:50 to play in the game. District Tournament Championship. A basket here would give the Lady Mavericks their biggest lead. Bassford looking to get loose, has it and loses the ball. Good defense by Scott. Strunk that time. Here comes Morrow. You got to cut her off. Trying to get on the baseline. She does. Spots an open Branscombe. Back to Morrow. 3:20 to play. Inside to Rogers. She goes up and scores. And a timeout called by the Lady Highlanders. And we'll go ahead and take it with them. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. Your score, Anderson County 41, Scott 39. Welcome back in Union County High School in Lambeau, 41-39. Anderson County leads by 2, 3:17 to play, and they have the basketball.
They have the basketball, but they need to do something real big here. Scott's within 2 points. You can't, it's down to the wire here.
Scott's going to come out. Looks like a zone press of some type, man-to-man. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. 1 foul on Anderson County, 1 on Scott. No, none on Scott. Anyway, here comes Lady Mavs with the ball and the lead. 3:08 to play. 41-39. Bullock being guarded by Branscombe. Sit up top to Grooms. To Kelly on the right side. Scott now gone man-to-man. Bethany Lau works her way And a foul on the floor. Wipe off the bucket. And before she could shoot, the foul is whistled. And that's the first foul on Scott here in the fourth quarter. The second foul whistled on Kelly Strunk. Here's Bethany Lau. She'll try it again. Goes up and blocked by Hudson. Here come the Lady Highlanders down by 2. 2:40 to play. Coach Cubbles encourages his defense to come on out and pick them up. Here's a screen now set by Rogers trying to free Morrow. She goes the opposite way, drives inside, shot no good. Hudson gets it back and misses, and a whistle. And a 2-shot foul. It's going to be called on Anderson County. And the foul, I'm not sure who it was on. And Connor Hudson will go line for 2 free throws. Foul's on number 34 on the board. We don't have a 34. I don't think the official scorekeeper knows either who the foul was on. Foul was on 24, Emery Bullock. So Hudson will go to the line for 2 shots. Her team down by 2. First free throw is no good, in and out. Connor Hudson now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 2:25 to play. Lady Mavericks lead by 2. District 4 Class AAA Championship on the line. Second free throw, Hudson is good. It's 41-40. Lady Mavericks. See what the Lady Mavericks dial up this time. We've had a lot of success getting it inside to Addison Grooms. Here is Bullock. Left corner, Lau. Lau spots Bullock open. Gets it to Grooms in the paint. Get out of the lane. Here is Kelly now. Try to get it to Lau and turnover. Here comes Scott. 41-40, minute 50 to play. They can retake the lead. Inside to Rogers. Shot up is good. Addie Rogers got 16. She gives the Lady Highlanders a 42-41 lead. Lady Highlanders now on a 5-0 run. Seesaw battle here in the fourth quarter. Minute 30 to play. Lau with it. To the basket and a foul in the basket.
Count the bucket and 1. Bethany Lau will go to the line for the game 1.
What a drive by the sophomore. Her 4th point of the game. Branscombe draws her first foul. Lau could give her team a 2-point lead. Free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound, Hudson. 43-42. Anderson County leads, minute 20 to play. Lady Mavericks need to lock it down, need a Lambeau lockdown.
We need that lockdown defense. It's got to happen now. They can't give him a 3. Can't give him anything, really.
Here's Morrow with it. She drives, tough shot, no good. Gets it back, blocked by Kelly. Rogers gets it, no good. Ball is loose. Bullock picks it up. I think Grooms blocked that last shot. Here comes Lau with it, and she's going to be fouled.
Still a lot of fouls to give, though.
Kelly Strunk whistled for it, 50.9 seconds to play. 3rd team foul on Scott. 3rd foul on Strunk. Anderson County basketball, side front court. Lady Mavericks have the ball and the lead. Another foul on Strunk. That's 4 on Strunk.
That's 4 on Strunk.
And the 4th team foul. It looks like Scott may want to foul Anderson County instead of going for the steals. The Lady Mavericks need to protect the basketball, make them foul, or get an easy bucket. Here's Lau with it. And the ball to Kelly, and they say it went out of bounds. It looked like they was going to call a foul on Branscombe. They did not. The official looked right at Branscombe, then pointed the other way.
No words, John. No words.
Here we go. 30 seconds. Morrows is going to drive. Gets it out top to Hudson. 25 seconds to Morrow. Open for three, top of the key. No good. Rebound loose. Branscombe got it back to Morrow. Inside to Hudson for 2 points. And a timeout, Anderson County. Timeout on the floor called by Anderson County. Be a full timeout as Connor Hudson gives her team the lead once again as a big offensive rebound. The ball was loose there on the floor a little bit. Branscombe tracked it down, got it to Morrow and spotted Hudson wide open for two.
It seems like the turnover game has been benefiting Scott, and the rebound game is now benefiting Scott right now. Anderson County had the rebound game in the first half. Now Scott's got it.
Exactly right, Brandon. And Scott's did a much better job on the offensive boards here in the second half. Anderson County trails by one, 44-43. 15 seconds to go in this game. They are in the bonus. Lady Mavericks in the bonus. The next foul would put them at the free throw line. We'll look for Coach Couples to dial something up to get to the basket and score or maybe draw a foul. Looks like Scott's going to lay off the press this time. No, here they come. They're going to put a little pressure on the Lady Mavs as Lady Mavericks basketball, as the fans get on their feet. 44-43 Scott, District 4 Class AAA Championship on the line.
Now or nothing, in my opinion, John. This is it.
Scott leads by one. Anderson County basketball, 15 seconds to play. Both teams have answered each other throughout the game. Let's see if the Lady Mavericks can answer one more time. Here's Bullock with it, gets it to Grooms. Grooms, 10 seconds. Ball is stolen by Strunk. And a reach-in foul on Addie Grooms. 6.7 seconds to play. And it's going to be Scott basketball. Third team foul on the Lady Mavs. And Scott wants a timeout. It's a 60-second timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. Your score with 6.7 seconds to play. It's Scott 44, Anderson County 43. Welcome back into Union County High School, the District 4 Class AAA Championship. 6.7 seconds to play. Scott, 44-43, just came up with a turnover. They will have the ball now. Side back court, right next to the Lady Maverick bench. Lady Mavericks with 3 fouls. Try to get a turnover here. If they cannot, they're going to have to foul. Here's Hudson trying to inbounds with it. Spots an open Strunk, and she's fouled by Bassford.
Only thing you can do right now, you got to foul.
5.6 seconds to play, 44-43. The next foul would put Scott at the free throw line. And we're going to have another timeout, another full timeout. We'll go ahead and take this one with them as well. This game is being brought to you by Anderson County High School. Thank them for their sponsorship as you're watching Lady Maverick basketball on Maverick Media. Welcome back in. Union County High School. Scott basketball. 5.6 seconds to play. They lead by 1. District Tournament Championship. They will inbounds the ball. Now beside their home bench. Lady Mavericks needing a turnover. Hudson to inbounds. And it looks like an offensive foul.
And Yane gets the final timeout before the charge.
Branscombe pushed Bullock to the floor. They give the timeout to Scott. Wow. Another timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. And Lambeau, what did you see on that? I saw a good defense, Anderson County.
From what I saw, I looked over at the Scott bench. I knew Coach Yaden had one more timeout left. They got the timeout before the charge was taken.
Yeah, split second. At first, I thought they had whistled the offensive foul. However, timeout Scott. 5.6 seconds to play. Lady Highlanders 44, Anderson County Lady Mavericks 43. It's been a great championship game. It's what you like to see right here.
You don't want to see it into the heartbreak, but you're gonna have. You're gonna have to force something big here if you're Anderson County. Force a jump ball because you got possession in your favor.
Into Rogers got a fouler, and Anderson County waited too long to foul that time. 2 seconds ticked off the clock.
Well, they still got 2 timeouts. They're in good shape, though.
Eddie Rogers will go to the free throw line. Coach Couples wanted a much quicker timeout, much quicker foul, but Rogers to the free throw line. Her first trip to the line tonight. And she leads Scott with 16 points. First free throw by Rogers is good. The freshman, Addie Rogers, and a timeout going to be called by Anderson County, a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take this timeout. And with 3.7 seconds to play, your score, Scott 45, Anderson County 43. Be right back watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back in. Rogers at the free throw line for Scott. All their players go back to midcourt. 45-43 Scott. 3.7 seconds to play. Rogers can give her team a 3-point lead. Lady Mavericks with 1 timeout left. Free throw Rogers is good. 3-point lead. Bassford, 3 seconds. Wow, we're going to shoot. Bullock for 3. It's going to come up too late. And that's going to be the ball game, folks. Your final score, the Scott Lady Highlanders 46, Anderson County Lady Mavericks 43. So Scott is the champion of the District 4 Class AAA tournament. Congratulations to the Scott Lady Highlanders, and also congratulations to the Anderson County Lady Mavericks as well. The number 3 seed in this tournament. Took the number 1 seed down to the wire, had their chance to win, but you win some, you lose some.
Yep, and like that old Elvis Presley song goes for Anderson County, it's Heartbreak Hotel. They had the chance to finish it up, and they couldn't do it.
So the Lady Mavericks trying to defend their district tournament championship. Had the lead late in the game at a 4-point lead. But credit Scott, they came back, hit some big shots. got some timely breaks, and Anderson County had the ball there with 15 seconds to play. Had a turnover, and Scott was able to hold on to the basketball and go to the free throw line and nail it down, as Anderson County could not get a shot off there at the end. I believe it would have been a little bit too late at the buzzer.
Yeah, in my opinion, it would have been too late to get a shot off here with that positioning. I feel like Coach Couple should have called a timeout there, in my opinion.
Yeah, we had a timeout left, so anyway, Anderson County is the runner-up, and they will be playing on Friday night at home against the Seymour Lady Eagles, we believe, and that will be a rematch of last year's region quarterfinal game.
Yeah, as far as we know, not official yet, but it feels like we may be playing Seymour. And looking at Seymour, that's the team that's ended Anderson County season 2 of the last 3 years.
Certainly have had our number in the postseason, even going back to Coach Couples' first year as he's filling in for Coach Anasicki. The Lady Mavericks made it to the region semifinals that year over at Halls, where they lost to Seymour, and also last year as well. So now we're having the all-district tournament team, and I'll turn over to Brandon Lambert.
Anderson County will come out for their runner-up plaque, signifying the runner-ups of the District 4 Class AAA basketball tournament. I know that's not the result they wanted, but at the end of the day, it's still a great season when you look at it.
Certainly is. Something to be proud of, runner-up. Nobody really gave him a shot coming into the tournament on a 5-game losing streak. They eliminated Gibbs, not Clinton, the number 2 seed, to the losers bracket, and fall just short here to the number 1 seed, Scott Lady Highlanders.
And for the first time since 1997, the Scott Lady Highlanders will now come out to accept their championship plaque. What a first year indeed for Coach Rusty Yane as he takes over the helm of coaching the girls at Scott at his alma mater.
Yes, Scott, the winner of the regular season, and also the winner of the district tournament. So congratulations to the Scott Lady Highlanders. And Brandon, I think you said earlier off the air, this is their first championship since
1997. So a huge deal. This is what, according from Rick Keaton, the voice of the Scott Highlanders. So that was official. That has been their last district tournament championship, in my opinion, and district championship ever last I checked.
Yeah, it'd be 28 years. So congratulations to the Lady Highlanders. They will be hosting at home as well on Friday night. They will be playing
Fulton, most likely.
We believe it will be the Fulton Lady Falcons, who are the number 4 seed out of District 3.
And now we've seen the Coonskin Crazies, the Highlander student section, come in for a group photo with the team. Of course, we mentioned before they took a pep bus on the way up here. Those are some devoted folks right there at Scott High School. That's
yep.
Good. That's good support for them.
It's a proud program in both boys and girls basketball, and they came out in support tonight for their Lady Highlanders. And congratulations once again to them for winning the District 4 Class AAA Tournament Championship. We'll have the individual awards coming up here in a little bit, so stick around for that. We're going to keep it right here. Once again, we'd like to thank Anderson County High School for sponsoring the live stream tonight. So Lambeau's got the all-tournament team.
We're going to start with the Clinton Lady Dragons. Josie Moody, number 10. And Addie Gamble, number 1. The Clinton's top 2 members of the all-district team. Now for the Union County Lady Patriots. Kelsey Holt, number 0. Kyla Collins, number 4. Of course, both Clinton and Union County were part of an incredible consolation game earlier tonight. Clinton winning that one 65 to 60 in that last matchup. Now for the Lady Mavericks. Bethany Lau, number 15. 4 points on the game. Macy Bassford, 7 points with 1 3-pointer. Emery Bullock, 7 points, 1 3 in the game. And now for the Scott Lady Highlanders. Number 35, Connor Hudson. Brittany Morrow, number 23. Callie Strunk, number 24. And I believe the District 4 Class AAA MVP, it's Addie Rogers, number 34. Strunk finished up the night with 17 points. Rogers finishing up the night with 17 points, 1 and 1 at the free throw line. So congratulations again to all the members of the all-tournament team in girls basketball, including our 3 Lady Mavericks, Bethany Lau, Macy Bassford, and Emery Bullock.
What an absolutely great 2 ball games we've had tonight.
As Scott comes away with a win, 46-43, their first district championship since 1997.
And let's
First, we have the Union County Patriots playing the Gibbs Eagles. And in the championship game, the Clinton Dragons.
So right now we're going to take a little break. Well, we can just keep it right here. We went to Lambeau and got the numbers figured out. And once again, thank Union County for a great tournament. Been a great host and a great place to play basketball. And a lot of room up here. And, sessions is great. Hospitality room. It's been A+. So
it has, and keep in mind, John, we're not done yet. We still got action tomorrow with the boys championship.
certainly do. We'll be back tomorrow night to bring you the Anderson County Mavericks playing the Clinton Dragons for the district tournament championship. Also, that will be sponsored by Anderson County High School. Thank you for them once again. And Brandon, here's the numbers. If you can read them. Maybe we might be joined by Anderson County head coach Mitch Couples. We'll see if Coach Couples joins us. If not, we will sign off and be back for tomorrow night.
All right, for the Lady Mavericks, led in scoring by Addison Groom, 17 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Then you have two players with 7 points each, Macy Bassford and Emery Bullock, both with 1 3-pointer each in the game. Shelby Kelly with 6 points, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Bethany Lau, 4 points, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Julia Owens with 2 points. Kirsten Campbell, J.C. Phillips did not score in tonight's meeting. Anderson County 7-11 from the free throw line. 2 threes in the game, of course, coming from Bassford and Bullock.
Yeah, we don't really track assists and rebounds, but Shelby Kelly had her share of both, and also Bethany Lau, and just outstanding job. Addison Grooms tonight, 17 points. Got some great passes to her inside, so these girls can do more than score. I want to give them credit tonight. Just played a really good game and just came up a little bit short.
They certainly do. For Scott, led in scoring by the MVP of the tournament, Addie Rogers, with 17 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Brittany Morrow with 13 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 big 3-pointer in the game. That, in my opinion, might have turned the tide in this whole game, in my opinion, John.
Yeah, Morrow's 3 you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a big 3. I think that gave them the lead once again. But Anderson County was able to come back and take the lead, so it was back and forth. I have to go back and watch it, but it's just an outstanding game to be able to broadcast.
Carly Branscombe of the night with 3 points, 1 3-pointer in the game. Callie Strunk, 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Connor Hudson with 11 points, excuse me. You've got to put that down, John. And Aaliyah Jeffers not scored. Hudson, 2 of 4 for the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Aaliyah Jeffers not score tonight. Scott, 6 of 9 for the free throw line, 3 threes in the contest.
So right now, Scott Lady Highlanders are cutting down the nets for their first district tournament championship, we were told.
I'm not sure they should cut down the nets, in my opinion. There's still another game tomorrow night with the boys.
Well, hopefully Union County's got some more nets, so looks like we'll have at least one new net tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's the good thing. One new net coming for Union County. And I believe... And
so right now, Coach Couple's still in the locker room with his girls, and we may just have to wind it up here. Maybe talk to Coach Couples tomorrow night, get his thoughts on tonight's game and the upcoming region for his Anderson County Lady Mavericks as they fall here tonight to the Scott Lady Highlanders by a score of 46-43. Lady Mavericks dropped to 14-16 on the season. Scott improves to 24-6 on the year as they win their 8th game in a row. And their last loss came to the Lady Mavericks, but the Lady Mavericks tried to do it again, but it came up a little close. Couldn't quite pull it off, but
yep, as I said before, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
And they about did it, but you have to give credit to Scott Lady Highlanders, district tournament champions. So, Brandon, any final thoughts?
Great game all in all, but when it comes down to the wire, you got to be ready for anything. Scott was ready for that one tonight, for this one here tonight, and now rebounded Anderson County in that second half.
Yeah, it was a great game for both teams. Just back and forth, and couldn't ask for much more than that. Could have gone either way. But the Lady Mavericks will be back on Friday night at 7 o'clock at home. We believe it'll be against the Seymour Lady Eagles. And last time I checked, Seymour record of, I think they were 18-10 now. So we've seen Seymour before, and looks like we'll see them again.
As previously stated before, they've ended the Lady Mavericks season 2 out of the last 3 seasons.
So right now, for Brandon Lambert, my name is John Sleepy Williams. I'd like to thank everyone for watching Lady Maverick basketball. I'd also like to thank Anderson County High School once again for providing the sponsorship for the live stream. And we'd like to thank everyone out there for watching. So be sure and be with us tomorrow night at 7:30 as the Anderson County Mavericks go for their 3rd straight district tournament title. So for Brandon Lambert, my name is John Sleepy Williams. We'll see you tomorrow night.